Song number 13. There is no in between. Talk about it.
There is no in between. This is a very unique song, and most of the songs that I received messages from were in a piece here, a piece there, over a couple of weeks, over a couple of days, maybe even a month. And this song was basically downloaded in one night. And basically, I just sat up and I just started writing it and just kept on going. And then another piece would come and I'd sit up and I'd write it. And there was a strange piece to the song. And it was the line that now reads in perfect harmony. Originally, it read in peace, love, and harmony. And the line made sense, but it didn't fit within the song. I just got the feeling or the message that these three words had a different meaning there was another word or words that was supposed to be there in place of that. So there was peace, love, and harmony. And I asked Jesus for clarification, and the response I got was that, yes, you're right, there is another word, but the word doesn't exist on earth. It only exists in the heavenly, in my kingdom. So I can't give you that word because it doesn't exist there for whatever reason. I don't know, but I was like, oh, I fully understand that because that's what I was feeling, right? But I still need another word or words to put in the song because it doesn't rhyme. So I'm like, please just give me something. So sure enough, I was given perfect harmony. Perfect harmony instead of peace, love, and harmony. And it fit perfectly within the lyrics.
Yes.
And I was able to pull everything together after that. So those words have a special meaning. And I believe it's the feeling that you get when you enter the kingdom. And it's like an exuberance. It's a feeling that you've never felt or can never possibly feel here on earth. So it's on an entirely different plane.
Yes.
But this is as close to what it would be described as, and something that actually fits in the song and makes sense.
Right.
And then there is another word that I was given that doesn't exist in the evil language, what makes sense, is sinistry. So the line for his evil sinistry, and it refers to Satan, and it's the art of performing sinistry. So the art of being sinister.
Right.
Satan is the king of the art of being sinister. So, but the overall theme is that you're either for Jesus or you're against Jesus, and there is no in between. There's no black and white there. It's either you're for him or you're against him. If you're against him, you will offend him and you will suffer endlessly. How could he possibly keep you with him for eternity? Think about it. Okay, somebody comes knocking on your door, you're a total stranger, and Jesus opens up the door, or if you open up the door and you see a total stranger you've never talked to before, you've never communicated with over the phone or whatever, online, never seen this person, are you going to invite them in to stay with you for eternity?
Hey, I'm here to live.
I'm here to live with you forever.
I'm not sure about that, buddy.
No, you're going to close the door and say, sorry, I really feel for you, but I don't know you, so therefore go away and close the door. That's exactly how this is going to work with Jesus. There's only one way in. Jesus is the door, and we'll find this. We'll find this in another song later on. There's some of the lines and some of the meanings are shared amongst these songs. It's all one continuous body of work. It goes further. If you want to see God's glory in perfect harmony, meaning you want to feel that you get when you enter the kingdom, you are for me, not against me. There is no in between. And when you're there, every soul can roam free. So you should yearn to want to be with me. How glorious it could be. And there's another part here that says, if you don't know me, you're not with me, and you will suffer needlessly. It's like, if you don't know me, even if you're a good person, if you don't know me, it's still you're not with me because you don't know me.
Right.
So you want to get to know me. You want to get to know Jesus, because if you show up and he doesn't know you when you knock on that door, he's going to put you aside with everybody else, even the people that are against him. But somebody who doesn't know him is just the same as being against him.
Right.
In godly terms. This thing may not seem fair to you, but God creates the rules, and these are God's rules. You're either for him or you're against him.
Kind of like real life, the laws of like any of our federal laws, where if you're ignorant to the laws, or you just don't know the laws, you haven't done your research, regardless of whether you feel like it's fair or not, should know, and you still broke the law.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
that's something to consider there, guys.
And then if you're not with Jesus, then goes back to sort of like let your love shine in, where if you have an empty heart, Satan will use thee for his evil sinistry. So if you're not on team Jesus, you're on team Satan, whether you realize it or not.
Yep.
And he can use you at any time.
Yep.
So if you don't find Jesus, then how can Jesus cleanse you from your sins and keep you next to him?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you're not cleansed, Jesus is not going to keep you next to him. So you have to find Jesus. You have to go out of your way to find, so he can find you, and know that you're ready to follow him, so that he can cleanse you and keep you next to him for all eternity, because that's basically how it works.
Yep.
So the other thing about this song is that it's really a bluegrass song. And when I was growing up, there was a show on the radio called Stained Glass Bluegrass, and it was like Christian inspired bluegrass or gospel bluegrass. And this song kind of was inspired by that, upbringing. And we got a gentleman by the name of Ross Holmes to lay down the fiddle track, and he just does a beautiful job on it.
Yeah.
And it just perfect. He went in and played his pieces, and we gave him free rein to go in and do whatever he felt, his heart was telling him to do. And it turned out great. And there's another part in this song that actually was my idea on the arrangement. Not too many things were my idea, but there was a bass walk down a sound which goes boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
So when you hear that, that was my idea. Some of the bluegrass songs are monotonous. They get monotonous after a while, and it breaks up, I feel, perfectly, preventing the song from becoming monotonous, and puts a little bit of light, just a change up there, where people get a big smile on their face when they hear that, and they're like, yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I really like it. Yeah. So anyway, you're either for Jesus or against him. You don't want to be against him. Okay, if you want to get to heaven, you got to be for Jesus. You can't be lukewarm. He will spit you out. So it's all team Jesus. You're for him. You're not against him. And that's the song.